Nothing changed at all until I saw Dr. Matt.
I finally made the call and just figured this would be my last ditch effort before I just decided that this was life and that I was going to become less active and just deal with the pain.
I was in so much pain. I couldn't stand, I couldn't sit. Sleeping was difficult, and I was just so worried that I was going to be in pain for the rest of my life. And I thought, that's it. I'm done golfing. It's never going to happen again. And after my treatment, I'm golfing more now than I ever did.
Before I had come to him, I can remember, I'm a homeschool mom, and I can remember sitting down with my kids, and I really couldn't hold my head up to read with them. So I had to lay down on my back to read with my children because my neck was in so much pain. But it is night and day from where I used to be, and so I'm very grateful for all that he's done for me.
There was one experience that really stands out of my mind, and that was about 2 months ago. And I was boating, jet skiing, and the next day on a Saturday morning, I couldn't lift my right arm up at all. And all these visions are going through my mind, and things that, it could be rotator cuff injury, different little medical things, and it really, really scared me. And I happened to call this office on a Saturday and just leave a message because I wanted to be seen the following week. Dr. Matt actually listened to his messages on a Saturday. I got a call from his office on a Monday morning saying, we'll get you in today. And that really, really was amazing to me. He got me in, and when I got out of his office, I was able to have almost full rotation in my right shoulder. And I sat in the car when I got out of his office, and I actually started crying. I really started crying because all these fears, they just went away. And I was able to actually drive home with no pain.
I think when I first started coming to Dr. Matt, I was thinking like he was gonna be like your traditional like chiropractor, like lay on the bench, crack your bones, do all the things. But what I would tell someone who possibly has had experience with like chiropractors, that coming to Dr. Matt is kind of experiencing something different. Like I've had Dr. Matt work on a lot of like the muscle adhesion and like trying to unstick all those little fibers or whatever.
Doc is very good, and he doesn't mess around with, I've been to other chiropractors and they wrench your neck all over the place and do, I think, crazy things and keep you coming back forever. This guy tells you when he doesn't want to see you that you've improved to a certain point, and he does what's necessary and gets things done, and I've seen results very quickly.
I know a lot of people have fears about chiropractors in general, but if I could tell people one thing, is that here in this office, it's not the kind of chiropractor that you're thinking about, that snap, crackle, pop, where you think that they're damaging something in your body. Dr. Matt doesn't do that at all. So for me, that was my sheer reason of coming here.
During every session, he's going to do a test at the start of the session to identify your range of motion and level of pain. Then he's going to work on you for 15 to 30 minutes. And at the end of the session, he's going to test you again. So you can see real-time progress in how you're coming along in every session, which is a really good metric to go by.
I really liked that Movement RX really personalized it and saw me as an individual and would really take the time to figure out what my needs were and how many treatments I actually needed. Sometimes in the beginning, it was a lot more treatments. It was multiple times a week, and then slowly getting less treatments as time went on. So I really liked that about Dr. Matt's approach.
And when I came to Matt and he was able to diagnose the root of the problem wasn't actually my back, it was IT band or something else. I don't know, he could tell you what part of the body was pulling on my back, but he addressed those and the back pain went away, and I didn't need to be twisted in 18 different directions and cracked in half, which again, scares me anyways.
If your orthopedic surgeon can't help you, you have to look for alternatives. And Dr. Matt is my alternative. He's my go-to guy. And he certainly helped me through that.
Something that made Dr. Matt's treatment really thorough this second time around was the exercises that he gave me. So that not only is he acutely going into different areas of nerve entrapment to release them manually with different levels of intensity, but he gives me an exercise so that I can strengthen other areas of my body so that the problems do not come back later on, so that I essentially fix my posture. And that's something that I really appreciate about him and about Movement RX, is that they're trying to get you out the door and not have you come back.
When I came in the first time, I was a little nervous because she did say he's a chiropractor, and that scares me, but she said he operates on soft tissue, and that made me feel a little bit better. So when I came in and I met him, I just was immediately at ease. He's very relatable. Dan has always been very relatable and easy to talk to. And I found that it wasn't actually scary to be here because he assessed me and he was honest. You know, this is what I can help you with. And if he couldn't help me with something, he was very honest in letting me know exactly what he was going to do.
Sleeping is incredible now. I can go upstairs without any pain, which I didn't think I'd ever experience again in my life. Walking on uneven ground and footing is easy. It's just been an incredible turnaround.
I've been a runner my whole life, but I like to do a bunch of activities. I like to run, I like to cycle, swim, hike, rock climb, play volleyball. I like to do all those, and I'm able to do all of those things basically pain-free. And that wasn't the case before. There were a lot of injuries before, and now I'm pretty consistently able to do what I love to do.
Since coming here, everything has changed. I can now sleep again in bed on a regular basis. I would tell anybody that I see to come here. In the 3 months that I have been here, I can throw a softball, I can swing a bat, I can pick up my son and play with my children, and even do some yard work, which wasn't something I could do.
So I just feel like I'm able to do a lot more activities, normal activities, and live a normal life now with a healthy back. So if anybody were to ask me, would I recommend Dr. Matt? Absolutely. I feel like he has made a huge difference in my life, and I'm able to do the things I want to do now.
I have referred 3 people to Movement RX, but I have told many more people about my positive experience. And not only have I told them, they've seen it because I was in such terrible shape in 2020, and now they see how I'm moving around and golfing and enjoying life, pain-free. So that speaks for itself.
If anyone is questioning if this is a right place to come, I would certainly recommend Dr. Matt. He has an incredible knowledge of anatomy and functional movement. He listens so carefully to your changes as you go along through treatment, and it is not a traditional chiropractor. I know a lot of people who are afraid of that joint manipulation, and that certainly didn't happen in my case. And so I would certainly recommend Dr. Matt, and everyone here is caring and interested in your recovery.
It's a little different than a traditional kind of doctor relationship because, they get to know you, and it's more like having a friend treat you than it is having a doctor. It's not impersonal. It's understanding what's going on and treating you, and it's very personal. So, I would say that he's a friend, not just a doctor. And that's a very different experience than going to a place where you're, okay, patient number 12, come in. So I think that's worth its weight in gold.
I would tell them if they were just looking for something different, that I think they should give Dr. Matt a try because he is just so patient and he's willing to work with you, and he's not here to keep you for the long haul. Like, he really wants to do what he can for you to get you back up and moving and out so that you can really enjoy the activities that you were doing or bring relief to the pain that you were experiencing.
To anybody that's sort of on the fence and whether to come to Movement RX, I definitely want you to give it a try because it really helps. I had a lot of nerve entrapment and I just was not feeling great. They do a great job at assessing what your problems are and making sure that the approach they take is what you specifically need. And even if you're going to someone else, it may be an option for you to come here and get maybe a second opinion or a different approach that could be a complement to what you're already doing. So definitely, I think it's worthwhile that you give Dr. Matt, you give Movement RX an opportunity to help you maintain the activities that you want to do in your life.
It's just a really welcoming atmosphere, and everyone is really on board with getting you back to your normal activity level as soon as possible.
So I experienced symptoms for quite a few years before I actually came here. So what I would tell people is if you think there's a problem, get ahead of it early and just come. You really have nothing to lose. I wish that I had not ignored my symptoms for as long as I did, because I was younger and I could just take Advil and I could play through it. I could go play baseball. I could do all the things I wanted to do, but it was really just a Band-Aid. I didn't recognize that there was an actual problem there until it was debilitating enough to where I couldn't move anymore, and I had major back trouble. So the advice I would give to people is just, if you think there's a problem, just go and get it taken care of, or at least get looked at to see if you're a candidate to get treatment.
You're not just a patient here, you're a partner in your own well-being. Thanks to Movement RX, I've been able to live pain-free. The care is personalized, the team is truly special, and they listen, and the progress you can make is incredible.
There is no question of whether you should try coming to Movement RX. The office staff are fantastic. Dr. Matt and Dan, they give so much of themselves to make sure you're doing better. The physical change for your body is unbelievable. So whether you have a minor problem or a major problem, I think it can really make a difference for your whole life. I will not stop coming even when my acute problem is over. It's changed everything.
You guys do what you say you're going to do, and it's a relief. It's a real relief. I'm amazed that I got relief. I thought nothing was going to ever get better.